This is Blocktales, a Roblox turn-based RPG. I've beaten this game before and wanted to do it again. But then I thought, what if I try to beat Blocktales in hard mode? So that's what I'm doing! Before we get to the first part of the video, I'd like to explain the rules of this challenge. Rule 1 is that hard mode can't be disabled. Pretty clear rule. Rule 2, I'm allowed no outside help. No friends, no randoms. Rule 3, I'm allowed to use call cards to support me in battle. And that's about all the rules I have planned so far. The first battle begins as the VIP you can touch and is attacked by some mysterious figure and his noobs, bringing us to the first fight of the game. Which was really easy, to be honest. After the fight, I sabotage the device and get sent back to 2010 Roblox. Now, obviously, I'm gonna be a respectful gentleman and choose to not— oh my god, why did I choose to do this? I learned my lesson after the fight and instead get kicked out of the bed. Wow. I go to the front desk and receive a letter from John Shaletsky telling me to visit him at Roblox HQ. And saw Shaletsky defeated by these two. These guys are red and blue, and are the first boss you'll encounter in the game. Now, red and blue, they aren't special. They only have one unique ability, being able to get a stat buff whenever the other one's been defeated. And even in hard mode, these guys didn't really do that much damage, so the whole fight wasn't that bad. After they run away, Shaletsky gives me the task of retrieving the sword fights on the height swords. And after a lot of progression and grinding, it's time for the next boss. Meet Nubiter. I think I pronounced that right. Anyways, this guy is the uncle of red and blue, and now he's here to pick a fight with you. Despite on how early I have to fight him, he is the final boss before Demo 1. And he honestly puts up a really tough fight. I'd start off with bombs to remove red and blue so that how they don't become an issue later, but they weren't even close to being the main problem. It was this guy right here. He has two moves, but those two moves pack quite a punch. Both of his moves deal 6 damage, and one of them can apply dizziness, which can be a really key factor for losing. And at this point of the game, I still had 10 HP, so I couldn't even take 2 direct hits from this guy. So I lost twice. If I keep losing to basic enemies and a Nubiter, then how am I supposed to actually progress through the game? One thing I can really do is try again. So I did. Started the battle once again with the bomb to get rid of red and blue, but still, it wouldn't do that much damage to Nubiter. My strongest attack would only deal up to 5 damage total, which wouldn't be enough to finish Nubiter, and also takes a lot of special points to actually power up. So I lose again, for the 3rd time. I've already lost to the second boss for the 3rd time in a row. And this is the second boss. The second boss. This isn't even Demo 1 yet. We're not even at Demo 1 yet. So, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna use ball. That worked? Okay then. With Nubiter out of my way, I can actually start playing Demo 1 now. After dealing with endless hordes of ants, rats, and hedgehogs, I can actually make my way to the first boss of Demo 1, being the Supreme Ant. And oh boy, that HP. That's honestly very weak. Honestly, the true difficulty of this fight was the regular ants, because they're so hard to counter. After defeating ants in my pants, I finally move on to Road Town. Never coming back here. After browsing for the shops, I receive an ID and continue my adventure. Now, this ain't a boss fight, but I just need to set an example on how powerful some of these basic enemies can be. Like, if I block that for good, then this means this polar bear does exactly 10 damage a swipe. I look around for the accountant as he will give me the most powerful item I can use in this demo. After taking out the Banished Knight and Spiky Killbot, I was finally able to unlock the dynamite. So, future me here, and I actually forgot to use the dynamite in battle for most of the time. So, I'm an idiot. After walking up the thousands of stairs, it was finally time for one of the most hardest bosses in Demo 1. Meet the sentient statue. Now you might be wondering, what makes this guy so hard? He has 14 HP and 1 defense. Well, it's the amount of damage this guy can actually do. He has a very hard attack to dodge, and with double the damage, he can deal up to 8 damage. I'm certain this is going to take a lot of tries to actually beat. No, you're joking, right? No. No. You have to be joking. This is the final boss before the king. And it goes down like this. Like, I was so scared for this fight. Because I've seen videos on this guy. But it just goes down like this. Like, I was so surprised. I'm checking here. Hard mode is definitely enabled. So what gives? After that pathetic battle, I sabotaged this guy's kitchen on accident and unlocked the shrinking gear. Because at this point of the game, I realized that Terry killed the chef. If you don't know what I mean, then watch someone's demo playthrough. Using my shrink tool, I was able to get the key to the final door. Now, it's time to face the cruel king.
Can I have 10 bigger?
Sauce! Yummy!
Can I have 10 bigger?
Yummy! Yummy! Yummy!
Can I have 10 bigger?
Sauce! Sauce! Coffee!
And with that, it was all over. As the king turns to snow, I pick up the ice dagger. Demo 1 has been completed. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, as it would motivate me to make more of these kind of videos. And I hope to see you next video. Bye.